am about to start season 3, episode 6 of Hannibal. So, in the last episode where we left off, Jack has found Hannibal before Will, by the way. Will, who is in the middle of nowhere, I'm assuming. So Hannibal is injured but walking away. Not sure if Jack is going to be able to chase him down, but if he doesn't, I'm assuming that Hannibal would go home. Although maybe not, because Jack would then maybe, notify the Italian authorities. But where I'm going with this is that DeMaurier, I assume, if he goes home, will see him all bloody, and I'm wondering what her strategy will be. Let's find out. Why would Jack let Hannibal walk away, though? He can't run well. You can catch him. So, why? After all that effort, why? Alright, so now the detective has, obviously been found. Well, I say found. I'm sure Jack called it in somehow. He's there. What's the conversation? It's Will? Okay. I'm glad to see him. Glad he's back with Jack. These are good things. However, was it... I don't like when I don't know the timeline of things. That makes things confusing in a show that's already a little hard to tell what's happening. So when was he on the train? Was that not last night? Because was he, I guess, just not far away from the city? He walked into town, got himself dressed. With where did he get those clothes? So did Jack tell the police that Dr. Fell killed the detective? I don't understand the reasoning behind that. I may have to rewind that and watch that again. So is the idea that telling them Dr. Fell did this avoids their presumed problem of police officers or other people basically joining Mason's bounty? I understand that, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily a bigger threat to Hannibal than the Italian police force chasing him anyway. That's an interesting response, Jack. So basically, Will asked the question that I had of why didn't you chase down Hannibal? Well, he says, why didn't you kill him? Which is a different question. But then Jack says, maybe I need you to? When we know that this is not what Jack wants for Will? Maybe that's being overpowered by what Jack wants to happen to Hannibal. And he doesn't trust anyone else to be able to do it. I guess. Okay, so DeMaurier cleaned him up, but are they still at their regular house? Because if the police are looking for Dr. Fell, they would go to Dr. Fell's residence first off. So they must have moved, but I would have liked to see that, to be sure, because I cannot overstate how many times I've been fooled. So, where are they? That's my question. So if their plan is, so she packed a bag for him, so if the plan is for him to leave and her to be there when they arrive, what is she planning on saying? Where do people like Mason find people like this assistant guy? Okay, so Mason has a phone call. My guess is it's Hannibal. So was it not a phone call, or was it a phone call just from someone else telling him that there was this news report? And also, who is this other lady? Was that Margot? She looks different. Is it a different actress, or does she just look different to me? Her hair hasn't been like that. I also feel like it's a different actor playing Mason this season. It's a little hard to tell with the face thing, but I think it's a different guy. And what kind of drug was she gonna take? She wants to cage him. Lofty goal, but I would honestly like to see her try, because why not? She could do it. Well, I don't know that, but I would like to see her try. I hope DeMaurier is not trying to kill herself. I hope it is somewhat medicinal. Okay, I'm glad that Will and Jack are there, but how have the police not shown up yet? I can only guess that that means that Jack did not tell them who did it, but I don't know why he would do that. So this was her plan? It's not a bad plan, to be clear, to be fair. Let's see where this goes. I'm not even mad at you. To tell the truth, I'm fairly impressed. That sums it up, Jack. That's correct. See, she had the same question about the police that I had. Could he really have bought the entire department off that quickly? I mean, I know he has a lot of money, but I feel like they're pushing the story a little. Did Will really just run off like that? That's rude! Jack is going to think that that's rude. He may not be totally against it. I don't know what anyone feels or wants anymore. Oh no. Here comes the reunion. I feel like it's going to be an emotional gut punch. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like Will is proud of himself for finding Hannibal. Though to be fair, he did not find him first. All of these romantic lines. There are shows that have long-term established couples who don't get lines like this. He does have to bring up the stabbing though, right? Before you and after you. I don't have anything to say. I've never seen a relationship written like this. I've never seen this kind of relationship. And I've never seen this, I can't though. I can't. They're not good together. And it just, it's unique. I'll say that. I also want to say that I do think that if Will is still trying to stop Hannibal, for whatever that means, whatever way he's intending on doing that, I do think that he means what he says when he speaks to him, which makes this very difficult. Yeah, I guess it doesn't make sense for them just to be walking around Florence just out in the open when he knows that there's a bounty out for him. Like, he must realize that the police are not coming after him. So he realizes what that means, and yet he's just in the middle of this courtyard. Wait a minute, is that the girl? Wait, is she gonna shoot Will? Don't do that, please. Who has a knife? What's going on? Was Will gonna, like, try and stab Hannibal, and then she's gonna stop him? Oh my god. Oh my god. Will, okay, it was in the shoulder, the arm, so, like, he's gonna be okay, but, oh my god. Okay, so what now? Does Hannibal go after her? Like, she's packing up like she's going, like she did what she wanted to. Is she trying to, okay, so either Hannibal goes after her or he stays with Will. But if he stays with Will, then, like, okay, so the ambulance is gonna come. I mean, I presume, unless Hannibal tries to treat him himself. But let's say, I mean, someone reports, oh, someone's been shot, and then, like, I mean, if the department is bought off, Hannibal, I don't know. What is going on with Margot? Margot and Alana? I assume it's not real? Is it real? I have no idea. So Margot did say before that she was gay, but we didn't know this about Alana, and, I mean, okay. New information. Okay, so it looks like Hannibal's gonna try and treat Will himself, and he was a surgeon. However, letting Hannibal cut into you is just a little bit dangerous. Of course, this means he has to take his shirt off. Okay, obviously he's been busted. Is he gonna have Will use the knife to scoop the bullet out of his shoulder? I don't think that'll go well. I think he'll get the bullet out and sew him up. I don't think he's gonna hurt him, but anything can happen. My guess was that their company was gonna be that girl, but is it Jack? Is that where they are? Are they at that other, I don't know if professor is the right word, that other guy's apartment that Hannibal killed? Although I'm not feeling good about this because it feels like their last scheduled dinner party, which did not go well. Oh, maybe it's both of them, although I don't know if both of them are expected. Well, now I'm nervous about what Jack's gonna find. I think Hannibal is still there, but I'm worried about Will. You see, this is not a healthy partnership. I don't care if you're Italian, sir, that it is not an appropriate way to touch a suspect, and you have touched the wrong woman. That is a good clue. That's a really good clue. Oh no, now Hannibal's got them both at the table. I feel like they're going to have a conversation, and I feel like it may not be pleasant. See, me and Jack on the same page. It is like their planned dinner party, which is not good for Jack. What the fuck is happening here? Is this about to be very bad for Will? Is it possible that this isn't really happening? That this is Jack's, like, he's passed out and this is his nightmare? Mason? How? I guess they were interrupted? And brought back to the United States? Not necessarily, I suppose. Mason could have an international company. Definitely possible. Okay. Next episode.